Alright guys, today I was going to do a review today on the ActiveOn CX camera. This is how you'll get it from purchase. It'll come in this case here. This particular model is the ActiveOn CX. Things you'll get with it is your owner's manual. You will get some stickers as well. You'll get your cable to charge your battery or to hook it up to your computer, a battery which is in the camera, and it'll come with one mount with a flat sticky surface bottom. Within the case here, what you'll have is your connection point for the one accessory mount that's included, and then this piece here is fixed to the actual top, which will not be usable. Waterproof casing, all I gotta say is it works as it's supposed to. I've done some snorkeling with the fish and whatnot, and I've used this particular camera, actually the one that's recording. This one here is the new one. Had no water leakage issues. I've been out on I don't know how many days out in the downpour, raining pretty bad, or even in the rapids, kayaking, and still yet have had no issues with the waterproof casing. It works as it's supposed to. As far as the accessories, it has the GoPro mount here on the bottom. All your GoPro accessories will fit on it with zero issues. I also use a lot of the aftermarket accessories that you can find on Amazon, such as my chest mount, head mount, and miscellaneous other ones. As far as opening and removing your actual camera, it's got a simple latch here on the side, and pop it out from the back of your waterproof case. This one here is brand new, haven't even used it yet, so it's pretty sticky in there. It's got a good retention. It's got a gasket right here to help keep a nice seal and to help prevent fogging up in the housing. As far as fogging of the actual cover and lens, initial use out on the water, no issues with fogging. If I am out in the rain, my hands are wet or whatever, I do my best to dry my hands prior to changing out the battery. But I have noticed that when I put it back in after changing out the battery, sometimes I will get a little bit of a fogging build up on there. But as long as you keep your hands dry, the camera dry when you put it back in there's really no issues. The camera's nice and small. Has the protective piece here on the back. On my older model that's recording now, I still have it on there. My preference left it on there. It's got the nice LCD screen and also the 1/4x20 tripod mount here. The other ActiveOn CX camera right now that I'm using is out of its waterproof casing, and I'm actually using that mount on the tripod to make this video. Your battery is located down here on the bottom. It's pretty much just a push and slide, and the battery that comes with your product is here, already installed in this particular camera. Has the nice little pull tabs on there to help assist with your camera battery removal. Let's see, here on this side here you have your USB hookup for charging your battery. As long as you make it to where your LCD screen, I believe the shortest amount of time is maybe a minute. As long as you have it at the shortest amount of time for your LCD screen to shut off, I've had no issues with actually getting the 2-hour battery life out of the camera. One of the cons with the battery is, with charging, it takes about the same amount of time to charge. I have yet to purchase a battery charger outside of the one provided, being nothing more than the cable to hook up to your computer. So I don't know if that'll help speed up the process yet. The memory card needed, which is not provided with the purchase, is a micro SD card. This new one here, I have a 64 gig. I'm hoping to get at least 4 hours out of this one here, as far as the memory card's concerned. The other memory card I have in the one that's on right now, I believe is like an 84 gigabyte micro SD card, and I've gotten 3 batteries, 6 hours without having to switch out SD cards. Simple on function. You press and hold the power button here on the top right. It's indicating that there's no SD card, which it will not work for pictures and video and whatnot other than basic function. Here you can see that it's on video setting, which is the only thing I use the ActiveOn CX camera for. As far as if you want to change that out or set your camera up, it's just the mode button here. If you press and hold it and then continue to press it, you can go through the different functions to set up for video camera settings and whatnot, and then to exit back out. For video settings here, you have your recording mode, resolution, and then how to go back. Excuse me, real quick here, turn this phone off. Sorry about that. Your different camera settings, once again I have no experience utilizing those. Your different zooms, you have 1 to 4x. If you're interested in the video quality and you check out my fishing videos, all footage over the shoulder is using the ActiveOn, and I use it in the 1x. Currently right now the ActiveOn that is recording this, I have it set on 2x, and it's only about a foot away right now. Let's see, you have your settings here, mic volume, speaker, the beeper that you can hear now, LED indicator. With the LED indicator, there's one on top right here, one in the front, and then there's also one on the bottom. The one on the bottom, I have no idea why they put one there. The one on the front is visible for me when I look over my shoulder to ensure that it is actually charging. For me as a kayak fisherman, the top one does me no good. When using such as now though, it's perfectly visible for me right now looking at the one on the tripod. TB out, memory format, time setting. With your time setting, you can go ahead and run through and set your timing. One thing I've noticed is a con with your time setting is if you do have your time setting stamp on, just double check the timing is correct. Otherwise, when you go to post any videos or to reference back, sometimes it'll just not keep up. There's a lag or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I've gone out and went to go edit and post some footage, and it was showing like 4 months back and a whole year or two later. So just something to be to take in consideration. Let's see, you have your auto LCD off, brightness, auto power off, default settings, and version info, Wi-Fi setups I have not yet used, and then to exit out of there and to continue to this door here to exit out of the settings. So far I'm completely satisfied with the ActiveOn CX. When they originally came out, they were $119. The one that is recording now, when I got that one I believe a year ago, it was at $99. And a big plus of the ActiveOn CX is that right now it is only, I believe it's $59. If you can't find it in your stores, a lot of the stores online are carrying them, from Walmart, Best Buy, and various other different electronics stores. There are interchangeable front casings. If you don't like the black, they have like white, orange, and miscellaneous other colors. Another thing to talk about is the actual lens. You have various different fields of view. If you watch my videos for the over shoulder, that's on wide, but they also have, I believe it's identified as super wide, and then 1 or 2 below that as well. But if you are interested in an action camera, or if you are a kayak fisherman like me and you just cannot afford a GoPro, or you're looking for something to substitute for a second camera for multi-angles, and you're looking for an active action camera, me personally, I would definitely recommend this one. If I had to have a major con, the biggest con I would have with the ActiveOn CX is the mic works exceptionally well, as you could tell, as I am actually recording this video with an ActiveOn CX outside of its waterproof casing. Once put back into your waterproof casing, which is the way I need it, being out in the elements and out on the water, the mic just is not going to pick up. If audio is something important to you, it's just not capable of picking up any audio through the waterproof housing. Now, can it? Yes. In perfect conditions, if it's not that loud out, it will pick up audio. But if you're in the rapids near a waterfall next to a highway, anything with a lot of disturbance noise, you're not going to be able to like pick up voices and whatnot that you may or may not be trying to get within your actual video footage. Other than that, I really haven't found a con. Actually, I would say one more con. I believe I've only seen online 2 different battery chargers for this outside of what it comes with. Reviews on one of them says it's completely false. Once you receive it, the batteries don't even fit in it. And the second one, there was some negative reviews on it. It states that it shows it's supposed to hold 3 batteries and it only holds 2. Every time I've seen it, it does show that it holds 2. The only thing I'm concerned about is it has a USB and not something that I can just plug directly into the wall to hope for a quicker charging capability. But hope this helps you out for anyone who's interested in the ActiveOn CX, and until next time, thank you.